Hello everyone, my name is Solar Fury and today we're back with another Clash Royale video as we always do on the channel. I'm super excited to be here with you guys, bringing you guys another amazing Clash Royale video. The first thing I would like to mention is that the balance changes for the next balance update have been announced. I will be covering those at the end of the video after I finish showcasing this deck, so definitely stay tuned for that so you can hear what the balance changes are and my opinions about them. But anyway guys, we're going to go ahead and get right into this deck. Now this deck is very interesting, honestly. It is an Xbow Swarm deck. Now, you've probably never seen anything like this. This morning when I woke up, I was just kind of like, what do I want to do for a video today? And I was thinking, ooh, I should do Xbow, because I've never done a video revolving around Xbow. But I decided, like, I'm not that good at 2.9 Xbow or really any Xbow cycle, so I decided to make up a weird Xbow deck. Swarm has been dominating lately, so why not pair Xbow and Swarm together? Alright, so here is the deck. Of course, we got the Xbow right here. I wouldn't really say that Xbow is our primary win condition, actually. It's just a very good card. Skeleton Barrel here, basically all these Swarm units with the Clone, they are very, very good together. And for those of you who don't know, Clone did receive a buff in the balance changes to the point where it clones troops forward instead of horizontal. So that is definitely very interesting, and you guys will see that interaction in these battles. We got the Knight here as kind of a mini tank, Goblin Gang, Swarm, Bats, Swarm as well, Inferno Dragon here to help melt down those beefy tanks, and a Log here just as a great spell. You could sub in Barbarian Barrel if you don't have the Log, so yeah. Also, I was thinking about putting the Night Witch in instead of the Knight. Let me see, where is she? Here she is, because the Night Witch spawns bats and synergizes really well with the clone spell, but I decided to keep in the Knight because the Knight provides some extra tank value. So I'll go ahead and do a live battle right here, and I also have a replay that I really want to show you guys against a 2.6 Hog Cycle deck. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So we got Gillette Fusion from hashtag N10 Army. Okay, what we can do here, I'll just start out with a Skeleton Barrel in the back. Alright, he plays Archers in the back. That's either a sign, that's probably a sign of 2.9 Expo, just to be straight up. We'll play a Knight right here, or not 2.9 Expo, because he has a baby dragon. This is interesting. I'll play an Inferno Dragon right here to help melt down that, what you call it, Mini P.E.K.K.A. He's got Wizard going in. My Inferno Dragon will go ahead and melt down that baby dragon really quick, though. And I think, I'm going to have to log back this Wizard, because otherwise that's going to do a lot more damage than I want it to do. Alright, only got one hit on the tower, so far, not a terrible start, to be honest. I could go in with an aggressive Expo, but I'd rather wait to see what tanks he has. Although, you know what? Let's just go in for it. I don't see why the heck not. We'll play a Knight right here. He plays a Mega Minion in the back. Alright, he has Barb Barrel going. I'll go ahead and do Bats for that. Our Expo does get a lock on the tower, which is absolutely crucial. Very important. Those Bats will help out with that Mini P.E.K.K.A. And then I will split my Goblin Gang right here to help out with that Mega Minion. And so far, this is a great start. We got an Expo lock early on, and heading into double elixir, we're going to be looking really good, guys. What I can do here, he wasted his arrows, so he doesn't have Barb Barrel in cycle. Alright, so Skeleton Barrel at the bridge. What I'll do here, nope, I'm not going to clone that. I'm going to be smart. Alright, now his Barbarian Barrel's out of cycle. I'll just cycle Inferno Dragon right here. I feel like that's a decent play to make. He might go in with Wizard or Baby Dragon, but we'll just see what the heck happens. Alright, so he does that. So yeah, going into double elixir, as I said, we are looking pretty dang solid, to be honest. I can get some good log value with those archers, and yeah. Alright, ooh, Golem. Okay, I got to take that out really quick. Wizard be like, oh yeah. Alright, don't know what that was about, but anyway guys, gotta take out that Golem. The Knight here will take out that Wizard, and the Expo is working on that Wizard as well. So this is actually a really good defensive stop for us, I feel. I'll play a Skelly Barrel here to distract, and then I will go in with another Expo, because why the heck not? I'll log back those Archers as well, and it looks like we're going to get an Expo lock on the tower if that Mini P.E.K.K.A. stays out of the way. I can Knight here as well to help out. Come on, Expo. Alright, we got a pretty small lock. That wasn't ideal. I'll go in with the Skeleton Barrel right here behind that Knight, and then I will be able to, you know, let's just do it. Why the heck not? Why not? We did some damage. Probably a waste of a clone spell, but you know what? It's all good today, guys. It is all good. I'm just having fun. He arrows our King Tower. I don't know why he just did that. That's interesting. I'll play a Knight here to soak up for that Mega Minion. Then I'll play an Expo here Going with a skeleton barrel. Yeah, I think he knows that he lost. Yeah, that's definitely interesting because he arrowed our king tower there, guys. That was interesting. I'll hit him with a good game. But yeah, he barely did any damage to our tower, and we won with a... Oh my gosh, that was interesting. We won with the Xbow lock, basically. We didn't rely on any of our swarm troops to do much damage, but we won primarily based off of Xbow, which was really, really interesting. Alright guys, so that is a live match for you guys. Hope you guys definitely enjoyed that. So now I will go ahead and show you guys a replay that I had actually right before I started recording this video. As you can see right here, it's this 1-0 victory against 2.6 Hog. And I was surprised I actually beat this guy because I checked his profile and he almost has 5,000 trophies, which is absolutely insane. So anyway guys, here we go. So yeah, he has 700 more trophies than me, and I managed to beat him in a challenge. So he definitely had more experience than me, but I just kind of outplayed him. And you guys will see, it was really one play that I made that kind of won us the game. So he went aggressive early with the Ice Spirit there, which was kind of a questionable decision. I would have saved that Ice Spirit personally for the Skeleton Barrel. But I decided to go with the Skeleton Barrel in the back. He goes with the Musketeer in the back. And yeah, I decided to play my Goblin Gang down that lane. He goes with the Ice Golem for that, I believe. Our Spear Goblins do manage to do some chip damage though, which is all good. I just let that Skeleton Barrel go. It wasn't really going to do anything. It did do some damage to the Musketeer, so that's good. I decided to Expo there for that Hog Rider. Probably not the best decision. I probably should have waited for that, because that Fireball really did take out the Expo and it allowed the Hog Rider to get 2 swings on the tower, which wasn't ideal. So early on, guys, we were down, and it wasn't looking good for me. It definitely was not looking good. So I go in with a Skeleton Barrel and Night Push. I believe, do I clone this? No, I don't clone it. I don't know why I didn't there. It definitely could have done a lot of more damage if I cloned there. But then again, it was kind of a smart decision for me not to because of the Ice Golem. I decided to get some good log value there with the Ice Golem and the Ice Spirit. And for this, I decided to play a Goblin Gang after he decides to log. Because I would have that tower would have been totally gone if I would have missed that prediction log. Now, I had all of that going in. I was getting ready for the clone there, but he played really smart there and decided to fireball that. And he also played smart there with those skeletons, and he got that knight down. So again, with about a minute and 20 seconds left, it's not looking good for us. He has over 1,000 damage done to our tower. And yeah, it's not looking great at all. I decided to spot up a defensive Expo just in prediction for the Hog Rider. And I believe he goes in with the Ice Golem and a Hog Rider, if I'm not mistaken. But I believe, yeah, I decided to play Skeleton Barrel down that opposite lane. I decided to bats for that Hog Rider, and that was actually a pretty good defensive stop. The Expo proceeded to get more value. I was hoping that Skeleton Barrel would do a little bit more, but unfortunately, the log was there to clean it up. He decides to fireball the tower right there. I don't know why he did that. I really couldn't tell you. That wasn't probably the smartest decision. This is the first time I was able to whip out the Inferno Dragon this entire game. But yeah, it didn't really do that much, to be honest. Inferno Dragon is important for beatdown decks, but this wasn't a beatdown deck, so you're not going to use it that much. He went in with a Hog Rider. I was able to stop that. And guys, this is the one play. I bait out his log with the Goblin Gang, and then I cloned all of these skeletons. And this play right here was really what won me the game, guys. With that knight taking for all those skeletons, that was just so insane. And literally that play right there won me the game, and I was able to log cycle him out. That was just so insane. The one clone spell play that I made was able to win me the game, which is just absolutely insane. Clone spell, I would say, definitely is back to relevant again. It's fun to see because it's such a fun card to use, really. So yeah, I hit him with the good game, then I hit him with the log, and yeah, this match was so fun for me. I just enjoyed the match a lot. I hit him with a little bit of BM at the end, just kind of like, I outplayed you, man. I definitely outplayed you. Alright guys, so that is it for this deck. Here is a deck if you want to try it out and copy it for yourself. 3.3 elixir, so it's definitely not on the expensive side, but it's not really on the cheaper side either. It's just kind of right in the middle in that sweet spot. But definitely, if you want to try it out, feel free. Let me know how you go. Leave it in the comment section below. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the gameplay portion of this video. So now I will go ahead and get into the balance changes portion of the video. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at all of the cards that were balanced in the recent balance update. These balance changes were definitely impactful, and they definitely can shift the meta a whole bunch. So let's go ahead and get right into everything. The Musketeer right here, it received a damage increase by 3%, I believe, which is, I mean, it's kind of a significant increase. It just increases 3% really. It's nothing that spectacular, but it's a buff, you know. And the real reason they did buff the Musketeer was so that they could nerf the 3 Musketeers. Guys, the 3 Musketeers, they now cost 10 elixir instead of 9 elixir as of this upcoming Monday, which is insane. For those of you that don't know, that haven't been around the game as long, back when Clash Royale originally did come out, the 3 Musketeers actually did cost 10 elixir. So now that 3 Musketeers cost 10 elixir again, it makes it much more of a risky card to play, because if you just play a 10 elixir card in the back, they can rush in with some stupid crap like a balloon and minion horde, and you're basically done. You can really have no counters for that. So yeah, I think the 3 Musketeer meta will definitely die off after these balance changes are released. Next up, we have the cannon cart. The cannon cart received a hit speed reduction. They basically just reverted the nerf that they did to the cannon cart in November, which I think is very, very important. This allows for the cannon cart to get 1 extra hit on the tower, and I think the cannon cart could definitely see a resurgence in the meta. I love this card so much, and I just hated to see where it was at the bottom of the barrel in terms of usage rate and win rate, but now the cannon cart is going to be back, guys. I guarantee it. Next up, we have the knight, which received a hit point buff. It was increased by 2.5%, so now the knight can take 3 P.E.K.K.A shots instead of 2, which I guess is a significant interaction when you look at the grand scheme of things. It makes it much more of a better distraction card, and also a lot more viable in log bait decks, so definitely keep your eye out for the knight. It's going to be in a lot of places, I can predict. Now the Dart Goblin, it got a hit speed reduction. It wasn't that significant, it was by 0.05 seconds. But honestly, I watched some gameplay of comparing the old Dart Goblin to the new Dart Goblin. It looks a lot slower. It still gets the same amount of hits on a tower, so it'll still get 4 hits when a Dart Goblin just goes in untouched. But I just feel like it's not going to be as viable anymore, especially as a part of mortar bait decks. I feel like mortar bait will definitely see a decline after this balance changes, mainly because of the Dart Goblin. Because it's just so prominent in so many decks. You can throw a Dart Goblin anywhere and it will thrive, trust me. Next up, we have the freeze spell, which was absolutely nerfed into the ground, guys. It is so insane. The freeze spell went from one of the best cards in the game to one of the worst niche cards in the game. So the freeze spell, it got a 6% damage reduction, which isn't that important. It can still one-shot skeletons and bats upon impact. It does do less tower damage though. But the main thing that happens to the freeze spell is it now takes 4 seconds instead of 5 seconds. And that 1 second, that's a huge difference, guys. For a graveyard, that can be the difference in 500 damage when you think about it, or that can be a difference in 1 extra Hog Rider swing or 1 extra balloon bomb. So now I think freeze definitely, it will see a resurgence into the bottom of the meta, kind of where it was before it got buffed out of this world. So next up, we have the clone spell, which now clones troops behind the original troop instead of directly to the right, which I think is an important buff for the clone spell. It allows you to do a lot more things. You can push a golem forward so it can get death damage on the tower, and also it can make a giant skeleton get to the tower faster, and same with the balloon as well, or a skeleton barrel, really just anything. So again, I showcased the clone spell in this video a bit, so hopefully the clone spell will see a resurgence in the meta as well, because this is a very fun card to use as well. So anyway, guys, that is it for the balance changes. A lot of these changes surprised me, especially the clone spell and the knight. But these 3 cards, I definitely believe that they deserved what they got. Cannon cart needed a buff, these 2 needed a nerf, definitely. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also hit that red subscribe button if you are new to the channel. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. I may end up doing a gem giveaway at 50 subscribers, so definitely stay tuned for that. And this is Solar Fury, signing off. Peace out, guys.